Hi there, it's Metaverse Zing. Welcome back to the channel. Before I start, I just wanted to tell you that I've got a new microphone, so the audio should be slightly better now. I've had complaints that the audio is really horrible, so I hope this fixes it. Great. Let's come back to the main topic of the discussion, collections. The Upland team has mentioned that we'll probably have 14 to 20 collections for Las Vegas. Clearly what we see in Vegas right now is not enough to accommodate 14 collections, right? I mean, there are just 13 neighborhoods and 77,000 properties. Comparing it to Queens, which has more than 60 neighborhoods and about 300,000 properties, and Queens has 16 collections. If we're gonna have 14 in Vegas, I guess we'll have to expand for sure. I think we'll probably have 6 to 7 collections from the currently unlocked area, which is all of this, and then another 7 to 10 from the rest of the city. If that has to happen, the Upland team will have to do another release before the collection reveal. We just have 77,000 properties right now. My guess is Vegas might have 360,000 to 400,000 properties in total. So we might expect 200,000 to 300,000 properties before the collection reveal. Anyway, here are my collection predictions, starting with the neighborhoods. Number 1, downtown. Downtown has to be a collection. It's the central business district and the historic center of Las Vegas. It's rich in culture, it has the commercial vibe, and it has way too many named properties. For example, I'll just zoom into this area. There are so many casinos, motels, wedding chapels, parks, theaters, and a lot more. Since it's a medium-sized neighborhood with probably 3,000 to 4,000 properties, it has a decent chance of being a limited collection, the purple one. Going by the popularity and the real-life significance, I'm inclined to say exclusive, just that it's a little too big for that. Although we also had Bel Air with probably 3,000 properties and it was an exclusive collection. But then there was LA, and LA was big in general. Number 2, Arts District. I've never been to the US, but from what I understand, Arts District is basically a part of the downtown area. Again, very important from the art point of view. There are many art galleries, studios, and art stores, mainly around general art, fashion, furniture, etc. When you zoom in, you don't really see the art side of it. You'll see more of restaurants and hotels. But rest assured, when you Google it, or when you probably visit it, you'll see all of these graffitis. And then there's also this event, First Friday Art Walk, which happens on the first Friday of every month. This is where you see all of these artists of some form. For example, musicians, dancers, acrobats, magicians, maybe painters, fortune tellers, etc. It's a small neighborhood, it's very popular, it has the potential of becoming a collection. Hence, the market value for this neighborhood will always be high. Until the collection reveal, people will speculate this to be a collection, so they'll buy these properties for higher prices, for many very expensive prices in the secondary marketplace, just like Mexican Town in Detroit. And if it doesn't become a collection eventually, they would still want to build this neighborhood into a community node because it's a small one, just like Mexican Town again. So either way, see if you can get something here because the value is definitely going to be high. And I just noticed that there are a couple of important boulevards, like maybe Commerce Street or Casino Center Boulevard or Charleston Boulevard. So see if you can get something here or wherever this road goes. Again, not the most important streets right now, but they just look interesting. Number 3, Paradise. I'm gonna zoom out a bit because it's really big. It starts here and it goes all the way till here. I think in the currently unlocked Las Vegas city, it's definitely covering more than half of it. Paradise owns some part of the strip, the famous Las Vegas strip filled with all of these casinos and hotels. So the strip starts here in Winchester, but it goes all the way down till here, and this is the part which belongs to Paradise. Second thing about Paradise is it's the home of 3 major league sports teams. There's Allegiant Stadium here, home of Las Vegas Raiders, NFL. If I scroll up a bit, probably here, there's T-Mobile Arena, which is the home of Vegas Golden Knights, NHL. And then there's also Michelob Ultra Arena, the home of Las Vegas Aces, Women's NBA. And you know what? Allegiant Stadium is gonna be hosting Super Bowl 58 in 2024, so that's another thing. Paradise has some really important landmarks as well, like Bellagio, Titanic Exhibition, Mirage, Venetian Resort, National Atomic Testing Museum, Madame Tussauds, and Caesar's Place, etc. I know it's a little too big to be a collection. It's probably 60 or 65% of the entire Las Vegas city right now, but if Upland does honor its significance, it'll probably become a standard collection. Moreover, we're only looking at the smaller portion right now, but when Las Vegas does expand, it won't be 60-65%, right? It'll probably be 15% or maybe 20% or maybe just 7% or something. There's also a University District, but I think it's going to be a very small neighborhood with only a few properties here and there, and will probably not become a collection. In terms of neighborhood collections, I think that's pretty much it from what we have right now. Once Upland expands the city, we'll probably also want to look into North Las Vegas, Henderson, and maybe Summerlin here. In streets, I'm thinking South Las Vegas Boulevard, this road. It has the famous Las Vegas Strip, a 4.2 miles or 6.8 kilometers long road where you'll find most of the big casinos and hotels in Las Vegas. The strip starts here next to Sahara, and it goes all the way down till here where it meets Russell Road. Ideally, if the strip had an independent street name in terms of address, I would have said the strip would become a collection and not the entire street. But since the strip is a part of South Las Vegas Boulevard, I'll say the entire street will become either a limited or an exclusive collection depending on the number of properties. Second thing, in terms of the strip, I think that the most popular, the bigger casinos and resorts and hotels on the strip will probably form ultra rare, so you might see double collections for some properties. Number 2, Fremont Street. It's the second most famous street in Las Vegas, after the strip of course. It's here in downtown, but it extends a bit further as well. Before the strip, I think Fremont Street was the go-to place for casinos and hotels in Las Vegas. There are so many movies, songs, and shows featuring Fremont Street, so yes, it's very popular, everybody loves it, and everybody talks about it. Even within Fremont Street, there's this 0.8 mile or 1.3 kilometer long pedestrian mall called Fremont Street Experience. Very beautiful. It has a 90 feet high canopy, which has this digital screen which shows all of these cool stuff every now and then. So I think it was supposed to be a part of Fremont Street, so I'm not sure about the address, but if it doesn't become a part of that, it might be one of the ultra rare collections as well. I mean, you never know. For ultra rare, I'm thinking the most popular casinos and hotels in Las Vegas, like Caesars, Strat Tower, Bellagio, MGM Grand, Mandalay Bay, etc. Since Vegas is also known for weddings, Upland might spice things up by creating an ultra rare collection for wedding chapels, so look out for these as well. Although personally I have higher hopes from casinos and hotels, but it could also be a mix of both. Maybe like famous landmarks in Upland, or having two different ultra rare collections, one for wedding chapels and one for casinos and hotels. There's also this racetrack, Las Vegas Motor Speedway, located far away in the top right corner here. With so many cars getting auctioned, Upland might play cheeky and introduce this 0.4 mile long racetrack as one of the auction properties, which could host racing tournaments in the future. For ultra rare, Upland might also add Illuminarium, where they're hosting Larry Upland Awards Party, just as something to remember. But it's probably a stretch. I'm not very sure about it, so it's your call. In honorable mentions, I just have Rancho Oki and Twin Lakes. I don't really have high hopes from either of them, but if Upland does pick extra collections from the existing city, then these probably could be ones. Rancho Oki, because this is where the wealthy live, the housing cost is pretty high, and it's a good place to live in besides Summerlin. Twin Lakes for the beautiful lakes, Lorenzi Park, and the golf course, but don't really have high hopes from either. That's all for the collection prediction. Before I go, just wanted to share an update on our Boys Town node. The node is doing excellent. We have so many constructed houses. We're about to hit 10% building completion rate in the neighborhood. Besides that, we're also ranked 17th overall in terms of sparks. So yes, doing really well right now. Everybody is super hyped, and I think we'll probably hit 15% completion rate in about 2 weeks or so. So yes, looking forward to that. Thanks for watching. Good luck minting in Vegas. Bye.